Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Define Success Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Lupi, and today we're going to be talking about discipline. But before we get into this week's content, I want to first remind you, we talk about it every week, but make sure you subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave a rating and a review if you're enjoying the podcast content. You can do this on Apple Podcasts and or Spotify. And also make sure you check out mattlupi.com for all of our other content episodes. You name it. Go check out mattlupi.com for all of your needs. And you can follow me on social media at Matt_Lupi on Instagram. So thank you so much for listening. If you're new here, this is the Define Success Podcast. We're going to talk about everything that you need to achieve success in any area of your life. This is done through Monday episodes every single week, which you're listening to right now. That's a short solo episode by myself talking about what I am thinking of this week, what can help you get closer to being successful. Our Wednesday episodes are interviews with successful people in different fields. We've had people in fitness, career, mindset, coaching, many different things that are going to help you elevate and get to where you need to be. And last but not least, we did start a YouTube page. So if you're watching us on YouTube right now, welcome to the YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. And we're going to be dropping new videos every single Friday on the YouTube channel. So you can search Matt Lupi, Define Success on YouTube. You'll find us. So far on the Friday videos, we've dropped 2 book reviews so far. The first one was Endure by Cameron Haynes, a new book this year. And then the second one was Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Just released last Friday, so make sure you check it out if you have not done so already. It's a great book on finance. I'll give you my quick synopsis of the book and my 3 big key takeaways that you can learn from, and also pick up the book if you're interested. So let's get straight into the content for today. Again, thank you so much for joining us, because today is a little bit of a wake-up call. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can become greater, how you can become closer to being successful, because you're missing something. There is something in your tool shed right now that is missing. Either it's never been there, or maybe you had it before and it got lost. Or maybe it's always being borrowed. It comes back every once in a while, but it's never consistent. That tool is discipline. Now, this tool it's like, the hammer. It's multi-use. It's not just for one thing. You can use the hammer on so many different things. It's the utility knife. It's a Swiss Army knife of your little junk drawer. That thing that you need to progress in life. That thing that applies to many different categories of life. But if you don't have it, you can't reap the benefits. Your lack of discipline right now is holding you back. It's holding you back from those goals that you want to achieve. It's holding you back from the money that you want to make, the relationships you want to create, the life that you want, the body that you want. It's all being held back because of your lack of discipline. Think about this. What excuses have you told yourself today? Too tired? Too sore? Too busy? Everyone makes these excuses, and that includes you. Don't be everyone. Don't be that person that always says, I'm too tired, I'm too sore, I'm too busy. Everyone else is saying that. And while everyone else, those people that are striving to be average, those people that have no purpose, a greater purpose in life, while they're laying in bed, just getting worse, staying the same because they're living excuses day in and day out. You have an opportunity. And if you have self-discipline, you can take advantage of this opportunity and get better. You can not only get out and improve yourself, but you're going to create such a wide range in your competition between them, because you're going to just be so much further up the ladder because you made the decision to get out there and get better. Even if it's 5-10 minutes, you took the necessary steps that most people aren't going to take. Now, here's where most people fail. They like the output. They like the dream in their mind. They like imagining what life could look like, what life could feel like, but they don't like the input enough. They don't like it enough to put the work in. I'll speak from experience myself, right? So when I went to my freshman year of college, I thought that I wanted to be a doctor. It sounded great. The money looked good. It was going to be great to help people. I found a practice that I wanted to get into already. I was feeling good. I was feeling confident that, dang, like all these people in my classes, they don't know what they want to do with their life. Mine's laid out. I have a whole roadmap. Now, a month into school, I'm like, this is not for me. I I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why I'm in these classes. I made the wrong decision. And I thought to myself, what should I do? Should I stick with it? Okay, if I stick with it, I could become a doctor. And that sounds great. That sounds great to help people. That sounds great to make the money. And me, myself, I was like, that's still attractive in my mind. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Here's the reason why I decided to switch majors, switch schools, and completely change my career path. I did not like the input. I did not like the idea of those classes that you had to take, all of the different sciences and the labs and the research projects and the jobs you had to help be. I didn't like that at all. It was not appealing to me. I was thinking to myself, how can I achieve something? How can I be great at this if I don't even want to put in the work? If I can't be disciplined enough to do my homework and do my studying every single day, how can I be the best when it comes time to get a job? That's how most people are. Most people, they're waiting for an opportunity to come. They're waiting for this grand goal that they have in mind of the money, the cars, the success, but they're not doing anything right now because they don't want to. It's not appealing to put in the work. It's not appealing to grind every single day. I know it. Everybody knows it. That is not fun because you're going to fail. You're going to have people that doubt you and you're going to get tired. But the people that persevere through are the ones that reach those goals. And you know what? Some successful person in life is not going to come knocking on your door tomorrow. You're not going to have Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, someone knock on your door and say, hey, I'm ready to offer you a job when you've been doing nothing. What do you have going on in your life right now? What are your disciplines right now? Are you disciplined with releasing podcast content, working out, being financially literate? If you're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to come, it'll never come. You have to love the process and you have to start the process now in order to get to what you want to be in life. There are countless things that you could be doing right now that will get you to where you want to be. Okay, this could be exercising daily, reading daily, interviewing people daily. Most people aren't going to do it. And it sounds great. It's like, oh, reading every day, that's cool. I can learn a lot. Most people, they'll pick up a book. 3 days later, it's gone. It's collecting dust on your nightstand. I've been there. I know people that have been there. I also know people that are going to take the discipline and take the effort to read every single day. And I know how that changes their lives. I know people that no matter how tired they are, they're going in and putting in work in the gym. They're listening to their body properly and still getting in quality work. That person is so much different in every aspect of life than the person that says, I'm too tired. I'm going to take 3 days off. And I'm not going to move. I'm not going to stand up from my couch. I'm just going to eat junk food. Those are two completely different people. And it's not just fitness. It's not just health. This applies for so many different things. Like I said, discipline is a Swiss Army knife. It's versatile. It goes through everything. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So my question to you is, are you willing to put in the work? Discipline is putting in the work regardless of how you feel, what the weather is outside, or what people say about you. It's not doing something because you want to. It's doing something because you have to. When I first started getting more disciplined, it was because I wanted to change the course of my life. I wanted to change my outlook on success. I wanted more out of life. I wanted more than what I had. I wanted to do more. I wanted to give more, achieve more. So I started integrating daily disciplines into my life. I started to walk every day. It wasn't just because I was walking every day, but I started to walk every day at 4 a.m. And I brought someone with me. I had an accountability partner. And we got to a point where we both stopped looking at the weather. Because if you wake up, we did this almost for 6 months. If you wake up and you look at the weather and you see it's 30 degrees outside, you don't want to go outside. And when you tell yourself, I'm not going to do it, it's too cold, you're not getting out of bed. You're sleeping in. Now your day is delayed because you looked at the weather. You didn't take the action that you told yourself you're going to be disciplined with. What if it's raining? What if it's snowing? We went through everything. There were days where it was too hot. There was days where it was too cold, too raining, too snowy, but we did it anyways. Because creating success requires stacking these wins, stacking this discipline, getting up and getting after it, no matter how you feel or no matter what the external factors are. Things are going to want to push against you. You have to push back. You have to. So where do you stand right now? Did you sleep in this morning? It's Monday morning. Did you already get a late start on the week because you hit the snooze button? Did you go another day not working on your goals? Did you skip the workout because your legs are sore? Did you not make that phone call because you're afraid of rejection? Truly think of your life right now. Where do you currently stand with your disciplines? Are you falling behind? Or do you not have any disciplines failed or planned at all? I was reading a book and they're talking about the Tartar tribes of Central Asia. I didn't really know what these people were, but it was a great story. And these tribes used to speak curses on their enemies. And these curses weren't, any witchcraft or wishing them poor health or anything of that sort. The curse was simply, may you stay in one place forever. May you stay in one place forever. That was their curse. And the unfortunate reality is that most of humanity has fell under this curse. Most of us are staying in the same place forever because we're not disciplined. My ask for you is to get up and take action right now. Get up and start working towards what you want and stay disciplined with it. Start with a week. Start with a week of pick one thing that you need to do every single day to get better. And no matter what the circumstances are, you get it done. You achieve that single small goal every single day, whether it's going for a walk, it's picking up a book and reading 10 pages. It's getting to the gym, watching an informational video, listening to this podcast. We have over 60 podcasts out there. If you're new to the podcast and you enjoy the content, make it your mission to listen to an episode every single day. No matter how busy you are, no matter what the circumstances are, you have to plug in the headphones and get listening. Discipline is the only way that you can build confidence. A lot of people talk about people that are confident, lack of confidence. It's not really a nature or nurture thing. Confidence is built by discipline. The more that you do, the more that you achieve, the more confident you are in yourself, and the more confident that you are in your abilities. If I work towards this podcast every single day like I am, and I'm progressing on the route that I planned, I'm going to be so much more confident for these interviews, so much more confident promoting my podcast. What does that mean for you? Maybe you're insecure about your body, but if you put in the discipline every day to get into the gym, to follow a diet, to remove those cheat meals, remove the alcohol, now you're going to be so much more confident in yourself. You're going to allow those gains to happen so much more quickly. You're going to be so much more happier, so much more confident because you have daily discipline. And I want to say, don't do this to impress others. If you start to integrate discipline into your day, don't do it because you want to show other people. Like I said, I started walking every day at 4 a.m. I posted sometimes about it. I did, but I wasn't posting it every day. I wasn't waking up and the first class I went to, I was saying, hey, guys, I just walked at 4 a.m. You should give me a round of applause. Is there something that inside of you that says, I want people to know, I want recognition for this? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody has an ego of some sort, but you got to check that ego. When you want to be disciplined, throw the ego out the door. Say to yourself, this is for me. Do this to improve the quality of your life, not to get recognition from others. Do the things that you need to do every single day. Now I'm at a point where, people know that I used to wake up and walk. If I still do it now, they have no idea. And I'm at peace with that because I'm getting better And the betterment of me is not dependent on what other people think of me. I'm on my own path, right? Now, here's what you can do. My call to action for you. 2 things. Number 1, I want you to incorporate a daily non-negotiable list. I sent this to my friends the other day. I said, there should be something that we all follow that everyone has to achieve every single day. I got this idea from my fitness coach. Okay. In a group chat, every single day, there's 6 or 7 things that you have to prove. Did you do it? Did you not? It's the honor system. Yes, you could lie, but the thing is, you have to type out every single thing. Did you wake up on time? Did you read your 10 pages? Did you take a cold shower? And we know if you did it or not. If you didn't, and all of a sudden we start seeing X, day in, day in and day out. What's going on? Where's the discipline? Those days that you're perfect, it builds so much more confidence, builds so many more wins that you need to stack. Okay. First off, find that daily non-negotiable list. Find those things that every day, start with 3, start with 5. A couple of things that you need to do every single day, no matter what the circumstances are, to become more disciplined. My last thing, second thing that you can do, go to bed every night with a top 5 list. That top 5 list is going to be the things that you need to accomplish tomorrow. Okay. I know a lot of us, we like to think we're busy. We like to think that there's so much on our plate and we get overwhelmed and don't achieve anything. But sometimes you need to just break it down. Simple terms. Okay. Today's Monday. Going into Tuesday, what are the top 5 things that you need to achieve Tuesday that are going to help you get closer to your goals? We try to juggle too much at once, and when there's too much on our plate, nothing gets done. List the top 5 things. Is it exercise? Is it study? Is it calls? Is it meetings? Write down those 5 things and do them. Have it in your mind. This is what I need to do. And if you finish those 5 things, these are the most important things. I will say, we're not just writing down, clean my room. Number 1, that's not that important. It should be done anyways. Number 2, it doesn't take a lot of time. Write down these important things. And if you finish your top 5 important things by 11, 12, you have the rest of your day in front of you to work on yourself, to work on whatever else you want to do that day. Okay. Daily non-negotiable list, and go to bed every single night with the top 5 things that you need to do the next day. That is going to do it for this episode. I hope that you guys learned something. Remember, your lack of discipline is holding you back. If you truly want to get to where you want to be, you have to be more disciplined. We all do. It's the number 1 weakness in society is discipline. Put it back in the tool shed, sharpen it, and take care of it every single day. Don't let it leave. Become more disciplined in everything you do and watch your life change. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys Wednesday for another interview, and make sure you hit that like button on YouTube and also make sure you subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.